Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by for a quick update here in my shop. As you can see, the Fireball Square Mega Square is still sitting here on the pallet. Um, Done a little bit of work. I did a little bit of CAD drawings to find the actual angle point here so that I can start work, but haven't proceeded at all on this. Something new came up, and little quick story. Saturday, I called my buddy Flea Market Dave, and I said, "Hey, there's this tool. It's about 3 hours away down in Fresno. I'm thinking about buying it. I don't know. And what do you think?" And so hung up the phone. Subsequent to that, I've been on the hunt for a Snap-on toolbox. Now, we'll maybe run over it. I'll show you just a quick view of my toolbox. Okay, we're not going to spend a lot of time here at the toolbox. I'm going to lift you up here for a second. You can see the socket area up top is quite full. And we'll skip down. Screwdrivers are quite full. Everything's packed. Extensions and ratchets. All of my end wrenches and things. Everything's full. Pliers and everything are full. Down the bottom chest, punches and everything are full. I'm not going to spend a lot of time with you guys here. That drawer's not too bad. That drawer's just miscellaneous. This one's full of all sorts of boxes. So anyway, doesn't have roller guides, and I was really on the hunt for a box with roller guides, but like I said, lots of money, and so I decided to not jump on a toolbox right now. Back from that view, as you can see, it's full, and so kind of on my bucket list was to get a larger roller bottom chest, but they're expensive. They're they're $3,000 used, brand new. They're over $10,000, and I was really getting close to pulling the trigger on it. And I was talking to Flea Market, and I was talking to my other buddy, and I said, you know, it's a lot of money to spend on a toolbox. Mine's okay. It's stuffed, but it's okay. And what else would I really want? What else should I buy? What's in my bucket list of tool buy? And it was the item I saw on Saturday. So my good buddy Flea Market Dave called me back and says, "Hey, make the guy an offer." And he goes, "I'll drive to Fresno with you if he'll accept the offer." Well, Saturday, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we got on the road and headed to Fresno. I was actually just minutes away from my friend Ray Canelia, and also my high school buddy is probably just a little bit further from Ray. But we didn't have time to stop and see either fellas. And actually, talking to Ray afterwards, he was quite sick over the weekend. But let's stop here, and I'll take you over and show you what I purchased. Well, here's what I purchased. I purchased the Northridge belt grinder, knife grinder. Came with a 2-horse Baldor. Came with the platen here, the small wheels, and the 10-inch wheel. It was a great purchase. The fella actually was using it in his master bedroom rather than in his garage. Fresno, Ray can tell you, it's 120 degrees in a garage out there, so he had air conditioning in his bedroom. I was quite amazed to see it in there and him using it. He basically didn't use it as a knife grinder. He bought knives, and then he was making handles for the knives. So it had very limited use, and the machine is in super condition. Really excited about having it. And let me let me move you over and show you what I'm thinking about here. Well, one of the great items on the Northridge grinder is they do make a stand where you can actually turn the unit and go 90 degrees. It's $500. It's an awesome piece out of billet aluminum. Very awesome. I'll give you a link to Ray Canelia. He bought the unit, and it's a great machine. Well, anyway, I was trying to decide on what kind of stand I was going to put the unit on. One, I want it on wheels so I can actually take it outside if I'm doing a lot of grinding. So I started thinking about it, and I went, my engine stand. My engine stand's been sitting up in the loft for some time. So I did a little wood mock-up here, and you can see what I've done here. And so basically the grinder would sit right here on this piece right here, and then this board that's at 90 degrees is showing the where the motor would sit. And of course the white piece here is simulating the end of the motor. And what I was worried about, and it may be a problem, is this is where really a lot of weight's going to be. And so when this turns 90 degrees like that, you can use the grinder in the horizontal position, but the question will be, is there too much weight over here where it would cause this to lift? I don't think so. If any of you guys have ever used an engine stand and had a full motor on it with heads and everything, when you turn the motor, of course, it's going to go over center. Now, you can see, I think I got you lined up there, you can see that the motor's still within the foot. So I don't think the weight's going to be a problem. So I did this little wood mock-up, trying to figure it out. I think it's going to work really well. I'm not using my engine stand. I'm not going to destroy it. The plate will actually bolt onto the faceplate back here, so I can always change it if I'm not happy with it. And I get to play with my plasma cutter and do some machining, and so kind of looking forward to a build. But anyway, I thought I'd share it with you. Open to any kind of comments, any thoughts on it, and we'll be moving on. With that, thought I'd close. Appreciate you guys stopping by the shop. Life's been a little busy around here, and haven't been able to get much done. And of course, running to purchase something doesn't help. I have been playing with the belt grinder. I'll have to tell you that for sure.